Hey, how's everybody doing today? Well, a long time ago, I did a street fair in my town, and somebody wanted to sell me a bunch of video games, so I bought their collection. And they said somehow we got into a conversation. They said they used to play Magic when they were younger, and well, this is their entire collection. I think he played from '94 to '97, I believe. So most of these are gonna be all the older stuff. We went over. This has some of the more valuable stuff in it. We went over the values of all the cards back and forth, and I came up with a price, and I bought the collection. It's completely intact. The best stuff I said is going to be in there. There's like an alpha in there. There's like a dual land and some nice stuff. So we're going to go over them. I basically paid for the better stuff, and the rest of the stuff was like throw-ins because a lot of the stuff is like dollar cards, 50-cent cards. So we're going to go over them real quick to give you guys an idea of how old these are. And some of them I had a whole list he sent me, and I went over the list and stuff. So some of these I might have forgot that were in there, but we got some nice cards from the Dark, Mirage, Yucky Fallen Empires, Visions, Ice Age, Revised. So some of them even have multiples, and they'll be anywhere from like really played. Some of them are really beat up, like the dual land is beat up. Then there's Weatherlight too. I remember buying so much of this stuff. And some of them, they're like this one. If you look here, you see the Royal Assassins from Revised. There's multiples of them. As you can see, there's two Royals. We got a Revised and a 4th edition one. So let's see. So some of these are going to be doubles. Oh, nice Forsaken Wastes. That was a really good card back in the day. And I don't know if any of these hold up today play-wise, some of them. And we got some Chronicles in there too. And 5th edition. I believe, I think that was 5th. That was the only one where they didn't put a symbol on it, aside from Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and Revised. So you can see, you got some regular ones in there. Get some nice visions. So let's see. I'll try to call out some of the better ones. I remember pulling those out of packs. Some of these might be. I gotta go over them. I forgot which some of the rares are. But again, there's nothing crazy. There's no Black Lotus or anything like that, obviously. But we got good old Cockatrice. I remember using that card for a little bit. As you can see, this one's kind of thick, so yeah, there's 3 of those in there, and behind it we got a whole bunch of these Timberwolves. They're pretty cool. And let's see, we got on the other side there. See if there's anything crazy there. Actually, oh yeah, and we got Homelands too. I think Leisure to Hollows might be a rare. I forget. Again. And here we have a nice offensive card now. Can't use that anymore. I always loved these. Armageddon and Wrath of God. They were such cool cards. I remember one time we were playing until 3 o'clock, or 4 o'clock in the morning, and the whole table was full of, like, 4 of us were playing, and it was pretty funny. My one friend, he finally pulls and he goes, Wrath of God, and he slams the card down, kills all our creatures. We must have had like 30 or 40 creatures, because I think I had a sliver deck, so it was pretty gnarly. Let's see if we got anything special in here. Got good old Chronicles, good old Alliances, Wonderful Kismet. That was a nasty card. Righteous War, that one's cool. Hey, oh, that's cool. And let's see. Fun part's gonna be later on, going through all these and sorting them all by set. Ooh, Sarah Angel. Oh, only one Sarah. That used to be such a big card back in the day. Then they reprinted the hell out of it. One of the first rares I pulled in one of my early decks, my early starters and booster packs, back in Alpha, Beta, Unlimited. I think out of all the packs I ever opened, I think I might have pulled 1 Lotus and a couple Moxes back in the day. Now, speaking of Lotuses and Moxes, did you know that during Alpha, these are worth more? People would literally trade like a beta one of these. You could trade one of these beta ones for like a Lotus and a couple Moxes. This was like the biggest currency back then. Everyone wanted big creatures. Force of Will. Yeah, why did I say that? The Force of Nature. That was always a crappy one. It's kind of cool, but it was kind of Orc General. Oh God, I just saw a post about these on Facebook. That's pretty funny. Someone's talking about them. Yeah, so people go nuts for a Shivan Dragon. If you pull the Shivan Dragon, you're like it. People are like, oh, I don't want these dual lands. I don't want these Moxes. I want big creatures. And then around 94, late 94, someone figured out a way to make the cards really work really well, and it just took off from there. And everybody had Power 9 in their decks at that point. Let's see what we got here. Anything special? That one's kind of cool. I remember playing that one. Ornithopter's Living Wall. That was always a funny one. You get a regenerative wall. And then there's another one I forget. There's one they can make it a wall or you can make it a creature. Let's see. Serrated. Okay, I remember that one. Some of these funny lands. Yeah, but I think the newest cards are going to be these. And I think it's what, 1997, I believe that says. So nothing in here I believe is going to be past 1997. And sadly, there was no huge cards in here. I think the most valuable card was a couple $100. There we go. Which you'll see. Good old Mishra's Factory. I loved playing that. That was such a fun one. Mishra's Factory was a nice one to play with the Abyss. And what was it? Jade Statue, I believe, was another nice one to play with that combo. These are kind of Abduction's kind of cool. Cloud Djinn. Let's see. Bizarre Wonders. That was such a cool card back in the day. Very powerful. That was, let's see. Yep, that was a powerful card back then. And Mahamoti Djinn. Another card that was worth more play-wise than a Lotus back in the day. Lord Atlantis. That was an interesting card. Early on, people literally would have like 5 or 6 of those in their deck, and the rest would be all merfolk. And then they'd have a bunch of land. Back before they came out with all the... Now you'll notice there's empty spaces. Well, that were some of the... That's where the dual land and our stuff was. Kind of pulled them out, put them in there. And back before they had the 4 rule, people would just play like... Heck, I remember one time somebody had a deck once of all Tegas. Like literally all their land was Tega. But back then, again, dual lands were like $3-4. I got a nice balance. That was a fun card to even everything up. And a Nightmare. Nightmare was a really nice card back then. Now it's like, oh, Nether Shadow. That was a cool one. And let's see, this one, Surge of Strength. Cool. Interesting. Not bad for red-green. Alright, we're going to save the bigger one. One of these, I think this one, like I think all the way up to here is all land. But then the better stuff's in the little box. Let's do this one. This one's a little emptier. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, this one's, I think this one's going to be mostly commons. There we go. You got the box there. So we'll just quickly thumb through these, see if we see anything of interest. You can see a lot of older stuff. And now that we got the pages out of the way, there we go. Brass Man, that was a fun card. Clay Statues, Wooden Sphere, Book of Brass, Rune Sword, Tormod's Crypt, what a great card back in the day. Ritual, any black deck had to have 4 of those. Zombies, they were fun. Urg Raiders were always awesome. They're quick to cast. Let's see. Yeah, as long as you attacked them, they wouldn't do any damage to you. These originally came out in Fallen Empires. Yeah, Arabian Nights. There should be a couple of Arabians in here, too. Nice. Drain Life, another great card. Little Enriched with Rats. Before all the rat decks became a thing with Commander. Let's see. Pestilence, that was a good card. Very cool. I love all the old artwork, too. It was so much better back then. It's kind of like Pokemon. The old Pokemon art was really cool. There was just a lot of nostalgia to it. Then you see the new art, and it's like all rainbowy and almost sticks out. I'll take the vintage over modern any day. Let's see. Oh, I think that's that one I did look at. That was the Regrowth. Poor thing. And Orgoyf, I thought that one was expensive. That one went. And a Regrowth, great card. And we got an older Antiquities card there. Nice little Urza's Chalice. A couple of Golems. A Walker, is that the one? Nope, there's one of these that you can literally transform into a bunch of different things. Raised Dead. That was a very good card early on. Same with Fear. But that was back when there was only like less than 1,000 cards. 1,000 different cards. Now there's like 40,000 different cards, if not more. I think it's like 60,000. Baton of Morale, that was a cool one. Urza's Bauble is always kind of fun. Whoop. Let's do this right. There we go. I think there are some hippies in here too, some Hypnotic Scepters. I love those. I love playing those with Necro and all that fun stuff. I see some older stuff. There we go. Pestilences, Pit Scorpions, originally from Legends. You know, don't remember because I remember buying boxes of Legends back in '94. Luckily in '94 I was old enough where I was making enough money to buy these boxes at a time. Remember, we used to buy my one friend and I got into it. I think late '94, early '95. Actually, it was early '95 because I met him. I met him in October '94, but that's a great card. But we didn't start really hanging out and stuff till like February '95. And we used to literally buy cases of them direct from Wizards of revised. It was $45 a box. Forget what they are now. Ooh. And we did that all the way up until like 2003, 2002. We literally buy like a case of every set that came out. And just bust them and make sets and play with the cards, test a bunch of different decks. Here's some nice Legends cards. Commons, but there's a Pit Scorpion I was telling you about. There's the original printing. Yes, The Walking Dead. Where's Daryl Dixon? Hi. And did you know that The Walking Dead is not the original name of, it's not the first time it was used in a comic book? It was actually a Walking Dead comic book in 1988. I think it was Eclipse Comics. Totally different storyline. Word of Binding. Some more rats. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see if we can find, oh god. Yay! Fallen Empires. But Fallen Empires does have some good cards. I think people are actually starting to play, Thralls and stuff. Him, one of the best cards from Fallen Empires. Two black to get rid of 2 cards. Hell yeah. Let's see. Was this? No, not the Initiates. This I used to play a lot too. Back in 96, 95, 96. And a bunch. I got some Fall. Got some Ice Age in there too. I remember we bought a whole bunch of Ice Age. I think the most we bought was revised. I think we went through like 8 cases of that stuff. Because starting in about summer '96, I actually started selling at conventions and stuff. So all them cards we had to start selling all the doubles and trading them. There we go. So I had stacks and stacks of duels and Wheel of Fortunes and all that kind of stuff. Nice. I like the artwork on that Dark Ritual. Touch Death. Nice Ice Age. It's pretty cool. I think most of these, that one I think might be a rare or uncommon. Torture, Dry Spell. See, any of these I used to play. Cemetery Gate. That's a wall. I'll send your bats. Those are actually pretty good. For like a month. And then they kind of went out of fashion. Oh, looks like I got a bunch of revised coming up. Let's see. Drain Life. Choking Sands. That was actually pretty decent. Urborg Panther. I think I played that like once. Another really nice looking Dark Ritual. Probably going to build like 3 or 4 decks out of these. Except for the really expensive cards. Sadly, I'll have to sell those to recoup some of the money I spent buying this collection. Let's see. Crypt Rats. Yay, more rats. Pythons. Oh god, Brood of Cockroaches. That's funny. And this was all long before they ever came up with foil cards. Serial numbered cards, which of course is... They've only been doing that for the past, 5 years? Serialized cards and the collector boosters. And even retail, these were only $90 a box. Like if you bought them at a shop. That's cool. Old Life Tap, Power Sink. I remember seeing a playtest card where somebody literally put a toilet on there. Which kind of makes sense. If you think about what is a toilet but a power sink. Let's see. Sea Serpents, Floods, originally from the Dark. Twiddle, oh god. Twiddle originally from Alpha. There we go. And then after this little pile, we'll show you a couple of the nice cards. Let's see, Phantom Monsters. Those were decent. And 4 mana for 3/3 flyer. I think that's pretty darn decent. And a Wizard, which is kind of weird. It's kind of expensive for an 0/1 that gives you 3 mana. Jump. Jump was a cool card. Reconstruction. Power Leak. That was a neat one. Falcons. I think that was originally from Legends, I believe. Gaseous Form. Definitely Legends. Tim. I call him Tim. And there's those merfolks. Alrighty. Now, I think most of this can be land. I think most of this is all land. But the good stuff's here. That's the better stuff. Let's see. Let me pull out the non-land. Okay, I see Sarahs and Swords to Plowshares and Lightning Bolts. Oh, there's the... Okay, actually there isn't that much land. Fireballs, Disintegrates, Staples. Yeah, here's all the best stuff. Just kidding. There's land. Lots and lots of land. Land. A lot of old land. There may actually be a couple of unlimited lands floating around here. Let's see, a lot of mountains, swamps. I'm going to blow right through these because even an unlimited one's worth like $2. There we go. Alright, land is land. It's Pyrotechnics, that was a cool card. Fireball, must have in any red deck. Let's see, Infernal Harvest. This night. Oh, Dragon Whelp. Those are always fun to play. Those usually tick people off. Alrighty, so here's our better stuff. So we'll probably do a couple of these. Let's do 3 of them. There's our Tega. Very nice. I'm going to mix them up because I think I went highest value to lowest. So it's not bad. I think I put it like moderate play because it looks a lot worse in person. There's a lot of whiting around the corners. See? A lot of whiting there. This was always my favorite dual land. And this is actually the first dual land I ever pulled out of a pack. So let's take these next. We'll put these over here. We're going to put them over there. So let's see what we got here. Ah, there's our Mana Vaults. There should be 2 of them. 2 nice Mana Vaults. The only bad thing about these, which kind of hurts, there's a hairline. See that line in there? And sadly, see how I got that little bump in there? I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to flatten that out. And we got Enlightened Tutor. Awesome card. And how about an original Ivory Tower? I'm not selling this. This is going in my PC. It's only like a $10 or $20 card, but I beat so many people with a deck with this. I think I had this in a Necro deck, and I actually had the original printing in there. That was just such a sick card. There we go, especially at Library of Alexandria. Put the old dually over there. And let's see, got some Fireballs. Bloodlust. Bloodlust was fun for a little bit. Pythons. Giant Growth. Must have of the 5 3-for-1s. Because you had Giant Growth, Ancestral Recall, Healing Salve, Dark Ritual, and let's see. Yeah, what was the... Oh, yeah. White, blue, black, and red's Lightning Bolt. Hippies. There's the Hippie. And a Singular Vampire. Those are awesome. Gee's Blessing. That was actually a pretty cool card. River Boa. Nice regenerating. And green had a lot of regenerative. Green and black always had a lot of regenerating. Bunch of those. Choking Vines. More Giant Growths. More Sengurs. It's going to be fun. Sorting through all these. Oh, Disrupting Scepter. We used to say we bonk you on the head with that. Pretty cool, consistent hand destruction. Scrib Sprites. Actually got that one. There's one of them in here in Alpha. There you go. Send your Vampire again. Elephant, another. Well, more Hippies. Okay. Very cool. Got a Cobra. Oh, this one's cool. Hidden Horror. And Serenity. I think this one's an uncommon. And a Swords to Plowshares. Great card. And let's see. I think there might be some more Singers in here. Let's see. I think this might have been the last set he bought. 2 Visions. Clone. Counterspells. Oh, I see another Swords coming up. Nice. Martyrdom. And Clone. Host of Lions. These are freaking awesome in weenie decks. Actually, both these are good in weenie decks. I might build a white weenie with some, what do you call it, in it? Some Sarah Angels. Thunderbolt. Girl Tactics. Oh, I didn't see any Mox Monkeys in here. Those are the O1s that destroy an artifact. Casting cost equal to its casting cost. Incinerate. Thunderbolt again. Bloodlust. Bolt. Nice. That's cool. Look at the art on that. It's so cool. Good old Christopher Rush. One of the best. Unicorn. Kind of cool art there. And let's see what we got here. No more Bloodlusts. Another Bolt. Woo. And let's see. Incinerates. Wait, I don't have any of these in my red-green deck. Must have sold them back when they got expensive. Oh, yay. This was a king of the cards back in the day. If you pulled one of those during Alpha Beta, all the way up to Revised, everybody was envious of you. It was like one of the most powerful cards. There you go. Oh, the Wretched. That was a big Legends rare at one time. And one of the second set to have gold cards. A Dark. Of course, Legends introduced gold cards. And let's see what we got in here. Go through a couple more of these. Some more Sarahs. Oh, Reverse Polarity. That's an uncommon. Another Swords. Yay. Miracle Worker from the Dark. Really off-centered. And Piety, it's a... Nope, Duty. Errand of Duty. Counter spells. Definitely gotta have those in your deck if you play blue. More Savannah Lines. Yay, more kitties. Another Sarah. There's the 4th kitty. Yay, it's good to have 4 kitties. And Nurse Sarah, so I'm probably gonna make a nice white weenie deck. Disenchant, such a great... That was a great card during like the first five sets. Sarah. It's a shame Sarah became just like... Nobody plays it anymore. And there's another Tempest Drake, Spinning Darkness again. I think I saw that one before. Or the Buying, Nerwhelp, and a Howl from Beyond. Oh, Juggernaut, good old trusty Juggy. Bissell Spectre, another great hand destruction card. And our Fireball, of course. Fireball. And Howl, ooh, Sedge Troll. I think this one's a rare, I forget. Might be a rare and uncommon. Bissell Spectre, another Whelp. Ooh, that sounds like For Your Eyes Only in the background. Good Bond movie. Ooh, Rocket Carriages. When I taught my friends how to play, this was actually his first rare that he pulled. He got that. And I think that lucky bastard got this and the other one that has X. Is it XX? Forgot what that one was. It was a red one. I just got 2 red rares. Oh, this one's cool. Common Lucid. Oh, what the heck was that card? Oh, it was like a dragon type of thing. And came into play with X heads. Shock. Oh, that was a good card from Stronghold. Nice. Yeah, this might be one of the last ones he bought. Let's see. Start Burial. Oh, a Sliver. Nice. Tempest. Oh, I see slivers. I'm keeping the slivers. Hope there's more slivers in here. Like I said, when I looked through the list, he had everything itemized by price. So I just looked over the most expensive stuff. I didn't bother with like this stuff because I think it was like 10 cents. Let's say Goblin Surgeons. Okay, those are pretty cool for generating. Oh, Stone Giant. Nice. Hill Giants. These were actually really good early on. Alibaba. Originally Arabian Nights. Iron Tree Folk. They were okay. Roman Minotaur was a nice quick one back in the day. And these were nice if you got them in starter decks. And he did starter deck versus starter deck. Let's see. Put in a graveyard. Okay. This card might actually have a use now. This card really sucked back in Ice Age. Let's see. BB. Great sideboard card. Very good sideboard card. Piety. Money Changer. Oh, Cop Green. Oh, a couple of Cops. Death Ward. Love the art on that card. I miss all the older artists. And more Fallen Empires. Yay. Ah, COP Artifacts. I remember when one dealer friend, right when 4th edition came out, and he's like, they said they'd never bring that back. And he had one in his case for like 30 bucks. And needless to say, the card went down to like 50 cents after that. Because he had the original Antiquities one. Poor guy. There you go. It was cool. I helped him. I showed him which ones came back. I took out like all his good stuff, Wheel of Fortunes and all that stuff. I said, these are your better cards. And he goes, you can just buy them when I have them at price. I said, okay. So I need to say I bought all the stuff that was pulled. Ah, Giant Spider, great card. Mountain Goat. Elvish Scouts, those were pretty cool. Woolwood. Not good in constructed, very good in sealed. That's about it. Tranquilities, those are actually pretty good. And let's see. Okay, we're down to our last box. So, let's do this. Try to mix these up. Even though I don't really want to do it too much because these cards are a little on the pricey side. Let's do, oh, I think I see the alpha. I think this one's the alpha. I know I can see which, oh, there's the alpha. That's the alpha card. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do 4 more of these. Bosium Strip. Birdie. Hey, a Soul Ring. And a Mind Twist. Nice. That one's definitely the alpha. Because you can, even though it's only like a $20 card, you can see how the corners are really round. And they only did it during alpha. Look at how blue that blue is in Magic. Alright, let's get this last box out of the way, and then we'll conclude this. Not bad, 25 minutes. This one I think has some of the Arabian Nights cards in it. It's all a crappy land. These are the better cards. Put the alpha on top. Let me just take this off camera for a second so I can grab a stack. Because this box is pretty packed. So I got that stack, that stack, that stack, and that stack, thus emptying the box. As you can see, I think these are all lands. Yep. Let's burn through the lands real quick, see if there's anything interesting. There we go. See, I told you there was some unlimiteds in here. See what says tap? If you ever want to know, besides the little double, it's got like a double border, and this is centered perfectly, look for the word tap. Because the tap symbol didn't come out until revised. So we got nice unlimited. There should be, if I remember, there's like 3 or 4 unlimiteds in here. So I'll end up pulling them out. Those are not going to be for sale, obviously. I keep all that weird stuff. And let's see, anything internet resting in here. Coils of Medusa, that's a cool looking card. Hope I got this right. Ebony Charms, they were useful. They were actually really useful during pre-release and stuff. Animate Dead was always fun. Color Graders, Spinning Darkness again. This one was, let's see, deals 1 damage. This one was okay for a sideboard. Torture. And Shattered Crypt. That was kind of a cool card. Disrupt. Got Buried Alive. That was cool. This was actually good for a zombie deck. Potentially just bury a bunch of zombies. And then, of course, they come back. That was a cool one, too. Banding. And, okay, Flying First Strike. Is that one? No. No, I think that one's just I don't think that's a uncommon or rare. Let's see, we've got some salves, young salves. I do like how Mirage brought a lot of the older cards back. Pacifism. Oh, that was such a good card. Still is. Heck, I still play it in one of my decks. That one, Unicorn. That was cool. Parapet. And let's see, we got Mesa Falcons. Unclasp, nothing crazy. Gossamer Chains. Hope Charm. That one was okay. Oh, another one of the lines. This one was a little pricey though to activate. Oh, there we go. So we got a Antiquities coming on the Arabian Nights. See how it's got the little sword? This is a true Arabian Nights from the first expansion. It's cool. And I got some Tundra Wolves from Legends. And looks like I got more Legends coming up. Divine Offerings, Keepers of the Faith, Fire and Brimstone, in the Dark, and yay, more Fallen Empires. And a Semi-Healer. There we go. Do a couple more of these, and we'll do a couple more of those. I'll show you the Alpha one. And some Holy Strengths. Those are always good. Those are pretty fun in a white weenie deck. COP Red, one of the most powerful of the COPs. COP Red and COP Black were always like, so. Green is good too. Blue is, nobody really played blue damage. Unless you consider Psionic Blast. Most people played black, red, green for damage. And then white too, but white is a weenie. White's just a lot of little creatures. There's the 1 for 3. You see it cost 1, but it always gave you 3 of something. There we go. And all Mesa Pegasuses, great for white weenie. Tundra Wolves, they're okay. They're first strike. Oh god. Kind of a sideboard card. Pearl Unis. Speaking of, I didn't see any fogs. That's weird. I haven't seen any fogs. Guardian Angel. What was another one? I did see a couple Tranquilities. Let's see, Benosh Missionaries, Angelic Recall. That one's cool. I think that one might be a rare. I'm not sure. Again, I'm gonna have to catalog all this stuff in TCG Player just so I know what's what. Oh, let's do 4 more. So we know this one's gonna be the Alpha. So there we go. There's our Alpha Scrib Sprite. See, you can see a little of the other card peeking behind because cards cut a little different. So this is literally from the first set ever made. Look how bright that is too, Alpha. And this one I'm going to keep in my PC as well. Got birdies again. Oh, there's a null rod. That's a big one. That's a huge card. And a Gate to Phyrexia. That's a nice rare from Antiquities. Very cool. And pop that in there. I don't care if it gets mixed up with the other cards. So I'm going through all this anyway. Jalik Renewal. That one's a good one. More of these crappy Fallen Empires. I only call them crappy because they're very overproduced. And what's that one? Homelands, I believe. Cool. Homelands has a couple decent cards in it. And some fifth. Disenchant, such a good card. White Knights, these are great in White Weenie too. Too bad there was no Jihad in here. That's such a nasty one. I think it was all white creatures +2/+1. But of course that card's now banned. I'll remove 2 target artifacts. Dust to Dust. I remember that card. Because it's considered, I guess, racist. Pro Red. Cool. Abu Jafar. These cards are kind of useless. Even during Arabian Nights, they were junk. Knight of Valor. It's flanking. What a weird ability. And Ballista, those are cool. Oh yeah, I didn't see any cousin cannons either. From, I think Weatherlight or something. Arnhem Jin. I wish there would have been more of them in here. Such a great card in Necro. Again, I haven't played competitive since 2004, so I'm going to be remembering more of these older cards. Striped Bears. And Red Tree Folk. I think my last tournament I entered was like 2004. Let's see. That was, what was that during? Not Innistrad. Not Conquest. Not, the heck was that set? And Tabia Freet, that's a cool one. That's got cumulative upkeep, kind of kills it. That's good for like a couple of attacks. There's some more Legends cards. Some Fire Sprites. Emerald Dragonflies. And a giant turtle that looks like it was eaten. Got a couple, looks like it chewed up there. And some Kitty Cat Warriors. Barbary Apes. Marsh Vipers. First one's at Poison Counters, I believe. Land Leeches. Oh, People of the Woods. I think that one's a rare. I think this one's a rare card. A couple Thorn Thalids. Elvish Hunters. What was it? It was a really good green one from... Let's see if I can find it in here. Oh, Scaled Worm. That was cool. Ooh, George Michael Faith is coming on. Cool. All right, let's see what we got in here. We got some Charms. Oh, some Elves. These are good. These are really good. At least, again, back when I played. Now they're probably garbage. Grains. That was actually a decent one. If you had a 3-color deck. Stalking Tiger. Very cool card. Basically, it has lore on. Oh, or it's Array Command. At least you got 3 creatures to, or 2 creatures at least to kill it. And Venom. That one's cool. And Dan. I forgot. There's a. I think there's a way somebody made these do really crazy things. I was reading about a bunch of years ago. Boomerangs. Original ones, of course, from Legends. Flash Blood. Nice. These are all Chronicles. And now we're back to actual Legends. Nice. Or Legend. And a couple of Dark. Ghost Ship. That was always a fun card. Regenerating Blue. How often do you find a blue creature that regenerates? And a bunch more of these crappy Fallen Empires and some Ice Age. Power Sync, of course. Word of Binding. Word of Undoing, I'm sorry. That was always, I like the art on that one. Infuse. Clairvoyance. Glacial Wall. Ray Command. That was a good one. That was actually a really good card. Force Void. I think that's an uncommon. Same with the Shaman. Or Shaman, however you say it. Reef Pirates. Dark Maze. Such cool. Definitely a lot of memories seeing these. Definitely remember buying many boxes and packs of these. Dream Fighter. Is that an uncommon, I think? Oh, I think it's time for... Oh, let's do this one. Do this one. And let's do this one. There we go. And another birdie. Oh, there's a Helm of Obedience. And look, a Tutor, one of the best cards in black for uncommon. That's a cool card. Helmboys. And of course, good old birdies. Tweet, tweet. And let's see, did I just do all these? Yes, I did. Let's see what we got in here. Serpents, Reality Rebels, Array Command. Let's see. Gotta be some Mox Monkeys in here. Oh, Stone Rain. I didn't see any of those in Revised and 4th. Weird. Dwarven Trader. Builder's Bane. Oh, that's cool. Cinder Cloud. I think that might be an uncommon. Chaos Charms. Those are pretty good. And Lightning Reflexes. Fire Breathing, of course. That's been around since Alpha. And let's see. Keeper of Kokus. And let's see. Piper. That one's a cool one. Literally does what a Pied Piper would do. Song of Blood. Let's see. That one's actually a good way to... Actually, that one's actually pretty good if you have creatures come back from the graveyard. Oh, an original Book of Wrath. Was that a Barl's Cage right behind it? Yep. Heat. And a Delos Cube. Yay. Elven Wire. Ring of Renewal. And Bomber Restoration. There we go. Let's see what we got in here. Vanishings. Bunch of those. Inspiration. Undo. That one's a cool one. Oh, I didn't see any Brain Geysers. Let's see. Man of War. They were actually pretty good. Bouncing stuff back to people's hand. Oh, Shrieking Drake. That was a cool card. Let's see. Oh, some Charms. Charms are always nice. More Bolts. Earth Elemental. That was a cool card. Ambush. I forgot what set that's from. Might have been Homelands. Bird Maiden. Let's see. Iron Tree. Burrowing. Yay. Goblin Rock Sled and Cave People. And we got here, I think it's an uncommon. Brothers of Fire. Stone Giant. Troll. Very rare to see regenerating red. Wall of Dust. Dwarven Warriors. Those were good. These are really good if we do that to your, was that the, yeah, Dragon Whelps. Oh, Goblin Boom Brigade. I love the flavor text in there. How do we get down? I thought that was funny. Grey Ogre. Oh, Stone Rains. There they are. I knew there had to be some Stone Rains in here. Oh, that's what I didn't see in here either. Boo. I didn't see any Strip Mines. Ooh, Disintegrates. Look at all the Disintegrates. Sheesh. Earthbind. That one's a cool one. Oh, Kurt Apes. Yay. Good to play with your Tega. Good old Kurt Apes. Posing Visage. Immolation. I'll do this once I do a couple more of these after I do this, because I see you've got a really good Legends card coming up. Giant Strength. I always like that card too. Red's smaller version of a Giant Growth. Detonate. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes your artifacts. Fisher, that was cool. A little expensive though. Orchestra Flame, that was really cool. And Shatter. Very played card back in the day. Ironclaw Orcs. They were kind of Fire Breathing, of course. Goblin Shrine. It's actually, yeah, as long as the land is a mountain. It's actually a really good card. Volcano. Oh, Goblin Digging Team. Reminds me of the Dwarven Demolition Team. And let's see. Actually, before we do these, looks like it's a bunch of land and legends. Let's do, we got 1, 2, let's do 2 more. And, oh, there we go. There's the wheel. Yay. Another Tutor. So put the Tutor up there. The wheel's not too bad. I think this one I put at moderate play as well, because you see it's got a lot of, see it's got Dingage, got white over there, it's got white over there. So this is definitely not light play. And let's see, we got here, we got Pyrotechnics. Cool. Ooh, there's a couple of them. Ooh, Crookshanks, very cool. A couple of Kobolds, nice. Kobolds of Keep. Ooh, a Fire Drake, cool. And there's the original Goblin Digging Team. Goblin Caves, nice. She's gonna be pretty good in a Goblin deck. Let's see. Brasco Orcs, they were okay. Ooh, I hear Prince. Purple Rain, Goblin Grenade, great card. And let's see what else we got here. Some Goblin Kites. Orcish Spy. Drums. Captains. Oh, Raiding Party. Flare, good old Ice Age, Meteor Shower, that one's kind of cool. Basically like and a snow-covered land just happens to be floating around there. Alright, we're down to our last stack, and then we're done here. Hope you enjoyed seeing all these old cards as much as I'm enjoying seeing all these old cards. Some of these I'm seeing for the first time, because we figured out all the least valuable stuff was in the big box. Let's see, Apathy. Who knows, maybe I'll get a nice little, might be like a $10 surprise in here and there. Manta Ray, that was a cool one. And Ophidian, that was okay. And Mana Chains, Cumulative Upkeep, that was actually pretty funny. And Phantasmal Terrain, Spell Blast. Oh, looks like I got some more interior. Oh, nope, there's more artifacts coming up. And Reef Pirates. Change to Porch Pirates. That'd be funny, Porch Pirates. Yeah, it'd be funny, like gain control of target artifact or something. And of course, it would deal damage to you. That would be pretty funny. Lava Storm, that one's a cool one. Goblin Vandal, I don't remember that one. I do remember the artwork though. Fire Whip, good old Weatherlight, Sovereign Trader. Wow, no Mox Monkeys, that's strange. Wow, I didn't see a single Mox Monkey. Well, that stinks. That's a bad thing. Hill Giant, Pyrotechnics again, Wolf, Fire. Let's see, I think that might be it of the rares. I'm not seeing anything else popping out. So Gatekeepers again, more rats. Well, there's lore. But no fogs. Fogs got to be coming up. Crawlworms, they were nasty. Carnivorous plants. Land leeches. Kitty cat warriors. Oh, giant growth. Venom, nice. Foxfire, Shrink, Aurochs. I think they're just uncommons. Lily Wolf. I think that one might have been a rare. I know it's a common in Arabians. Morphosis, Cocoon. Ogre, yay. There's Arabians. That's not true Arabians. Spider Climb, is that yep. Basically gives it reach. Enchanted Emerald Charm. That one's actually pretty good. And Warthog, Giant Caterpillar, Elven Cash. Some of these guys. Hey, look at that. We got an old Antiquities one. Look at how badly, look at the expansion symbol. It's way off. It's supposed to be like over here. That was never corrected. Alright, how about we look at one more of these? Hey, Soul Ring. Yay. We'll do the rest of this, and then we'll do his last two. Say, ooh, Wild Growth. That was actually a cool card. Hurricane. War Mammoth. Now I'll probably watch a horror movie on TV while I sort all these. Llanowar Elves. There we go. Such great cards. Must have in any green deck. Marsh Viper. Poison Counters. Life Force. Yuck. Hey, you know I'm happy I don't see in here? Oh, and the sad part was, this is only a third of his collection. He had a stack of dual lands like that. You know what happened? They were cleaning the house out, and he threw 2/3 of his cards away about 10 years ago. Oops. Shonian Druads. Stream of Life, because he's like, I know I had more duels. I had pages full of them. Like, oops. Grizzly Bears. Must have for any weenie deck. Same with the Giant Spiders. Tsunamis, Tranquilities, and a lore. And I don't think there's anything else in there. That's it. That's an old 5th edition star deck. And there's our 5th edition rule book. This is kind of cool. I got rule books going all the way back to like freaking beta. Alright. So our last two are Howling Mine. And our final card of the video is a Mind Twist. Yay. Such a great card, hand destruction. And there's our wonderful slivers. So I hope you enjoyed that. No, it's not our normal sports card breaks or openings. I really don't do breaks. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And thanks for staying all this time. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun jazz. See if we can hit 800. And happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2025. And tap that soul ring. Get that mana. See you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye-bye.